A couple breaks here. Welcome to my personal channel as well. We're getting all the live stream set up here on my show, Night Moods. It's been a little bit since I've been with you. The show is called It's Time to Get the Job Done. How do you get the job done? How do you get yourself in position to go after your dreams, your goals, and the assignment that you have been placed in? So pay attention with me. You're watching the radio show, and I'm going to be spending more time with you on the podcast as well. Welcome into Night Moods HDQ. It's Michael here in the captain's chair. You're listening to on one of your favorite channels. Thank you so much for being with me. Putting together the last 20 minutes of the radio show so I can spend more time with you guys. It's been a minute. Got a couple things to share with you regarding the length of time away. Been working on the podcast we have been putting together for your enjoyment, and we're going to get ready to share with you just a little bit so that you get clued in. That's right, kindness is a muscle. Let's work it out. It is so a muscle when you work it out. It's Michael here, saying hello to all of you listening on the radio show, and everyone is getting a live look to the radio show here inside the lab. I'm at the bridge, and we're going to place an awesome picture up. Different atmosphere for your pleasure. You're in the empowerment and inspiration side. Welcoming you on all of our channels where you can find Night Moods HDQ. Thank you so much. Again, it is time to get the job done. I'm going to help you learn how to get the job done. Help you with your dreams, starting with the state of mind, your mindset. But first, we got some work to take care of here at the bridge. And many of you have not heard from me in quite some time. Been going through some changes, how we are unveiling the podcast for you. And pay attention. We have a new show on our Apple Premium. It's called Bougie and Extra, and we just dropped the first episode Sunday, which was yesterday. Was it yesterday or Saturday? Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Hilarious show. Very intentional, extremely truthful, and impactful. And we're on the street. The street is called the church, and there are 15 houses on fire. And so Extra and Bougie you can listen to on the Apple Premium channel of Night Moods. We have a couple shows on there that are dropping new content as we speak. So you can, again, if you're an Apple head and you want to become a subscriber, we have some awesome shows. Night Moods In is a conversation show with me, myself. Prophetess Jill is on there as well as one of my elders, Apostle Tim Smith. And we are going through the journey of talking and conversation where you can experience for yourself what it is like when brothers and sisters just have a frank conversation. So you can get all that on the special premium channel of Night Moods. And so here, I want to get into it. It's time to get the job done. Here at the bridge, there's a challenge, and we are just weeks away where you can join me for a 3-night event. The 3-night event is about meet the Holy Spirit. And if you are kind of lacking with the knowledge or even how to cooperate with the Holy Spirit, I want you to connect with us. NiteMoodzHDQ@gmail.com, where you can register to attend. Because we have so many night outs from around 18 countries, this is a Zoom meeting and we want to make it a Zoom meeting. Intentional, private. There'll be Q&A. Going to be talking about purpose, responsibility, functionality, and how this works with you. So you're registering. This is a participation meeting, and you're going to experience engagement like you've never experienced before. Some of you may encounter the presence of the kingdom like you've never encountered it before. And this cooperation, with the Holy Spirit is your gateway. He is your advantage. And many don't understand. So you can register right now, NiteMoodzHDQ at gmail.com, and subject, Meet the Holy Spirit. It will be on our official Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram accounts, as well as our website, podpage.com/NiteMoodzHDQ, and our church website, newmillenniumfaithchurch.org. It should be up, and you can register and get all the information so that you can be a part of something that is going to alter your life in truth. And if this is particularly for if you're a beginner of the faith, if you are in the faith, but maybe you've been jammed up by religion and don't really understand or recognize that you are possessed by the Holy Spirit, so you don't know how to cooperate. This is the meeting that you want to attend. It is going to be impactful. It's going to be intense. As again, Q&A will be there. If you have any questions, you can write them down, and I'm going to be breaking this down with the rest of the panel that we're putting together for this. So register today for Meet the Holy Spirit. I'm at the bridge. We're in empowerment. It's time to get the job done. I'm going to help you out with your state of mind. The challenge is, are you ready to get the job done with the Holy Spirit? Are you ready to connect with your dream? Are you ready to connect with your vision? See, you have to apply yourself. And the first elements, when it's time to get the job done, has everything to do with your state of mind and your mindset. Things have to be positioned. So I liken this way. See, I'm getting right into it because there's so much I want to share with you. And here's the warning, the 12-minute warning. You want to Google NiteMoodzHDQ. Here's why. See, right now we're transitioning the radio and the podcast because we're live on the live stream as well. And the radio show will be over shortly. But I'll be talking longer about how you can understand when it's time for you to get the job done, how you can engage you when it's time to get the job done. See, this mindset and this state of mind has everything to do with your position when it's time to get the job done. And you have to recognize this. So I was going to talk about this in such a way, if you have ever prepared for any type of degree or athletics, if you're a jogger, if you're a swimmer, if you're a runner, if you're a cyclist, if you played football, baseball, basketball, bowling, any type of activity that you have took to an amateur level or a professional level or a semi-pro level, there is training that must happen. And the training begins with the state of mind and the mindset that equals to your physical training. So we must address the mindset, and there are a few mindsets involved that you need to understand and that you need to apply yourself to. Now I realize I have all of these monitors up, so I'm kind of focused where I'm at. And this mindset and their opposites. I have compiled a number of mindsets, positive and negative, that I want to help you with. It's time to get the job done. If your mindset isn't right, isn't connected to the vision, isn't connected to the assignment, isn't connected to the goal, your state of mind isn't connected to the goal, then you're going to find yourself missing the start of the gun, the sound of the gun. when it's time, the call to action. If you have a coach helping you, a life coach, a personal coach, a business coach, an executive coach, any type of coach that is there to facilitate the strengthening of the state of mind and the mindset, as well as your physicality. Any sports or activity, you must involve these three: state of mind, the mindset, and your physicality, so that you can prepare to exercise and endure whatever the process is, the mission is, the game time. So you got to put it on a practice time. That means you got to be able to study the notes, study the books, and at the same time, learn how to have proper nutrition. At the same time, know when you need to strengthen the body so that you can use the right muscles at the right time in conjunction with your state of mind and the mindset. And I'm talking so much about the state of mind and the mindset because this separates the 1% from the 98% when we're talking about athletics, when we're talking about business, because not everyone can be an entrepreneur, meaning not everyone can be a six-figure entrepreneur, but you can be, but because of the state of mind and the mindset, not everyone can be. But if you would adjust and address your state of mind, it's going to equip you in getting the job done. So the first two, the state of mind and the mindset, are going to help you get in position to apply yourself when it's time to get the job done. So let's say, for me, I'm going to utilize when I switch from playing football and begin cycling. I connected with a couple of professionals locally who I asked questions about: what type of bike do I get? How do I train from cycling as being one who has always trained to play football? I used to be a running back in school. So having the right coaches who are accessible to help answer questions, also challenge the state of mind and address the mindset, because you have to now switch. And you have to begin to learn the process of experiencing mastering of the emotions because of durations of practice, durations of cycling. If you're doing 25-mile cycling, 50-mile cycling, a century ride. If you're going to do a round trip, 2 century rides, hills, cycling in alternate weather, how to cycle with headwind, with shear on the back. All these things have to be trained physically at the same time, manipulating and training and mastering the state of mind and the mindset. So you're the only one who knows your assignment, and you know what's attached to the assignment. Maybe there's a certificate, a diploma for you. Maybe there is a business opportunity that's going to help you in a salary to help the family, or to help you in the mission of your ministry, or to help you in your vocation. You have to address the mastery of the state of mind. These 3 items, I'm going to help you. I want to write these down: the state of mind, and I'm going to break some of these mindsets down. The second one is mindsets, and there's going to be sub-mindsets that you're going to write down, and you're going to have better understanding of what you need to tweak, change, train, and execute for mastery, so that you can enter the game of life when it comes to it's time to get to work. It's time now to create the job. It's time now to shed the weight. It's time now to become a professional, a semi-professional, an entrepreneur, and what realm or vocation that you want to provide a service, a professional service. You have to now switch. The state of mind is your thoughts and feelings at a present time. This is your state of mind. Your state of mind and your mindset form the mind. Okay? So 4 compartments, 2 halves of the brain. And if you're a right brain person or a left brain person, then you got to break down the halves of the brains, which hemisphere you're working in mostly, which is your weakest hemisphere, and how do you strategically exercise to strengthen that area up. And so what you're doing, what I'm telling you is, I'm giving you insight of how the athletes train and get to the professional level. Not everyone can be a professional. I was blessed and gifted enough to be on the practice squad. And so for me, playing in the NFL and then playing in the semi-pro league was 2 different beasts. And even playing in college, and even playing in junior college, and playing in high school, I got to this great understanding, this epiphany that as gifted and talented that I was, there was stronger, gifted, talented individuals who could execute the understanding of football, the science of football, how to run effectively, how to cut, how to perceive when running linebackers and defensive tackles, schemes, defensive schemes, all these things, because they had a better trained mindset and the thoughts and feelings at a present time. See, the confidence comes, but you got to build education. Whenever you're training, even in business, if you want to become an entrepreneur, you have to learn based upon the field that you want to develop a business in. And then you have to, well, you should be wanting to connect with other entrepreneurs and learn their state of mind, learn their cognitive processes of a certain time, the condition, the character of a person, thoughts, how they got to phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, how they interacted with challenges upon challenges and failures. And you have to train your state of mind to, yes, you're going to fail, but it's how you get back up and enter back into the failure to proceed through it. And if you are one who has not trained your mind that you will never fail, then you're fooling yourself. Failure helps you to advance. You get to learn from mistakes, from choices. You get to learn from accidents and consequences. So the state of mind, and this is awesome, you guys. So the state of mind is crucial, is vital to you. You have the state of mind, and then you have these mindsets and sub-mindsets. So I'm going to push pause on the state of mind because I want to give you the mindsets and subsets of the mindset. So the mindset that we operate in has everything to do with your emotional state. You have the abundance of the mindset, meaning you see the value of many things. These are subsets. You have a poverty mindset. You don't see the value, and you hold the thought that the value is not available. You have the positivity of the mindset. You're optimistic in thought, which carries the ability to be inspired and possess hope in all things. There's the negative mindset, which is the pessimistic, the opposite of being optimistic. The pessimistic in thought, which carries the inability to be inspired and emphasize or expect the worst of things. You have the creative mind, one who possesses the thought process or power to create, the uncreative mind. You have the skilled mind, the one who masters a thing and matters and carries out the skill in a unique situation. You have experience, which is the inexperience, and the growth and the fixed. Gonna see you on the next show on NiteMoodzHDQ. Gonna stick with our podcast and jump back in and break down this state of mind, the mindsets that you're going to need to have to get the job done. You're listening to Michael inside NiteMoodzHDQ. I'm in the captain's chair. It's been a privilege. See you on the next show. Until then, have a good night. All right, so breaking down the show, I'm going to give you what you've been waiting for to help you out. Now, looking behind me here, got rain, and I thought I had a leak in the lab here. And it wasn't the coolest thing to see that, but that's okay. So we're going to keep it moving, talking about the mindsets and the subsets. I'm going to break the subsets down so that you can write these down. And I want to talk about the different mindsets and their subsets and the state of mind. So I got to bring you into the two terms that's going to help you establish yourself when you know it's time to get the job done. And the responsibility is on you, but understand the responsibility, you make it as big as the moment. And when you begin to make your responsibility bigger than the moment, then you place yourself in a false sense of identity, your identification. We are never bigger than the moment. The moment has to be bigger than us so we can rise to the moment. And because the moment is so big, there's always areas that we can rise in the moment. There's always areas that we can rise to in the moment. So what am I talking about here? I want to break this down. I'm going to do this for you. So mindset is the established set of attitudes held by a person. Okay? So we have the mindset, which is the established set of attributes held by someone. Understood in this way. It's the mental attitude or inclination. It's the fixed state of mind. Okay? So, in other words, this mental attitude or this inclination to do a thing, it's what propels you forward. The state of mind has everything to do with your thoughts and feelings. This is where confidence comes in, or the lack thereof. The state of mind. The state of mind is your emotions. So you have to process your emotions for the moment. And when you connect with coaches, when you connect with people who have performed and produced a professional thing or a professional product or professional result, which means they are successful in what they do, what you're doing is paying attention to their state of mind, which is also their cognitive process at a certain time, or the condition or the character of a person's thoughts about the process, in the process, and how they're going to get to the end result of obtaining their mission, their goals, and their dreams. So the state of mind and the mindset work in disharmony and or harmony, but it begins with you. You have to train up the state of mind and the mindset. So you're going to find people in your same field or vocation that you're wanting to get the job done in. And you're going to observe, ask questions, even ask to be trained, so that you can learn how to execute you in your state of mind, drawing a greater state of mind and drawing a greater sound mindset. Your mindset is crucial. Without your mindset, if it's not right, you're going to miss opportunity upon opportunity, and you're going to cause yourself to fail at almost everything you do when it's time to get the job done. So it's the activating, it's the practice of practicing a positive state of mind. I can do this. And having people in your circle of influence who cheerlead, who help train you, who assist you, build you up, empower you in the vocation that you are doing. Now, the mindset also has everything to do with educating the mind in the vocation. So if you want to be a business entrepreneur, if you want to be a attorney, you're going to need to go to law school. You're going to need to know that you're going to need to have training to understand the vocation type, because there's many expertise in law. Even doctor, you're going to spend a lot of time in these expertise. A lot of language, a lot of vocabulary, a lot of laws, a lot of science, a lot of math. For instance, if you want to be a service entrepreneur, or what type of service you want to be in, and what is it going to take for you to become a professional? How many years? What's the business plan like? Are you set mentally to go through the process of what it means to be professional? What's the goals for you that will enable you to get to the professional level in your vocation? And what do you have to offer? What is the process that you have to go through? All of these things have everything to do with equipping your mindset. Okay? Now, again, the state of mind, which is really kind of cool. This is the psychological state of the cognitive process, your cognitive skills, how you perceive a thing, comprehension, how you connect and apply you in the comprehension and perceiving a thing. So this is really kind of cool. And it's your mental clarity that is going to help propel you. So if you don't address your mindset, you're going to miss you in the process. And when it's time to get the job done, the process leading up to knowing when it's time to go is training the mindset. Now, the mindset, I'm going to back this up here. I'm going to break down the subsets of the mind. I went through it a little bit fast because I wanted to give everybody on the radio an opportunity to understand the subsets. So in the mindset, which support you, you have the abundance mindset, the positive mindset, and the growth mindset. Now, with these mindsets, we have subsets which you need to also address. And these, I got the wrong color there. These subsets, which you need to address, I like that one better. That's cool. These all have to be intertwined, skilled, which means you have to put forth intentionality in your study and how to draw out the different mindsets you're going to need. So let's look at the abundance mindset. This abundant mindset, remember there are three: positive, and I'm going to also give you the negative to the mindsets. So the negative mindsets, we have the creative mindset. I want to go here so that you understand. We have 4 mindsets. Do I have 4? Oh, get back out of there. 4 or 5? 5 mindsets. Now, these mindsets, these are subsets. The first one is abundance mindset. You need to have this type of mindset when you are activating you in your dream or your goal. The abundant mindset is this: you see the value in many things. This person holds to the thought and prosperity, that prosperity can be attained on any level. Now, 5 figures, 4 figures, 3 figures, as you are leveling up when you're working to get the job done. The abundance mindset is a person who sees the value in many things. A person who holds to the thought process that prosperity can be achieved on any level. And with this mindset, you can do great things on a small scale. Remember, the prosperity is what you can not only articulate, but can also see and measure at every interval as you are processing you in your dream or your vision or your destiny. The second one is positive mind state. Now, this should just go without a conversation. You must have a positive mindset. This mindset is the optimistic thought, which carries the ability to be inspired or possess hope in all things. And those all things have everything to do with your dreams, your goals, and your destiny. Third is the creative mindset. This person is one who possesses the thought process or the power to create. It's the imaginative mindset. How you dream it up. What does it look like? What's it sound like? What's it taste like? And you can articulate this out of your creative mindset. So the creative mindset is the person who has the vastness of imagination. So if you want to build a skyscraper, and let's say you want to make it a 54 floor skyscraper. Maybe let's go higher. Let's do a 100 floor skyscraper. And you can see the land, you can see the foundation, you see the plot, you see the scaffolding, you see the beams, you even see the appearance, the flooring, the electrical, where the elevators are positioned, how many elevators you need, the staircases, if you want mirror glass windows. This is the creative mindset coming to work. And you begin to write these things down, and this is the creativity side that helps when it's time to get the job done. You have the skilled mindset, because every one of us have to acquire a skill mindset. That means there's training and learning involved. Everyone who's in a drive or a pursuit for their destiny must be a person who is skilled in that area. And you learn the skill by one, acquiring the skill and connecting to other skilled individuals who will help you to acquire said skills or greater skill sets. A skilled mindset is one who possesses the mastery of a thing or matter and carries out the skill set in something uniquely formed or a unique method, a unique way. The fifth one is the growth mindset. This ties in with the abundance, with the positivity, with the creativity, and the skill. And this is the growth mindset. How you see your dream, your goal, your destiny advancing. This is the person who has a mindset that increases in the maturation of thinking, the maturation of your state of mind, the maturation of your emotions. So this is building up to the moment of a thing. These 5 subsets of your mindset are building up in the moment. You never want to become greater than the moment. Because if the moment crumbles, you're crumbling with the moment. See, when you are even keeled and you know that the moment's bigger than you, and you understand you in the vastness of the moment, and you are just one spoke in the wheel in the moment, meaning that there are others in the same, having the same skill set, if not a greater skill set, who have a greater creativity mindset, who have positivity, who have the abundance, and you see the moment and you see their moment, and you never, these individuals who possess these 5 mindsets are never greater than the moment, are never greater than the position or the field of study or the vocation. They understand that it's bigger than them. And so that you can then go out and help create others and be a person of influence there, because people who are normally considering themselves bigger than the moment are the same individuals who no one can talk to, who think they're greater and become their own kings and become their own lords in whatever vocation. When it's time to get the job done, a person's going to possess the abundance mindset, the positive mindset, the creative mindset, the skilled mindset, and the growth mindset. Now, on the flip side, I got to give you their opposites, because these weigh in the balance, and you gotta keep the negative subsets of the mindset under control. Now, with the abundance mindset, you're going to also have those who have a poverty mindset. Now, the poverty mindset is this. The poverty mindset is a person who does not see the value or holds to the thought that the value is not available to them and they cannot even attain the prosperity on any level. See, this is a dangerous mindset. So you want to divorce yourself from people with this mindset as you are in the process of getting the job done. As you are in the process of getting the job done, you want to divorce yourself from this mindset. Dangerous mindset. The second mindset is the negative mindset. See, these tie in with each other. The negative mindset, like its brother, the positive mindset, is a person who is pessimistic in the thought, which carries the inability to be inspired or possess hope in all things. They are the glass is half empty type of mindset. The positive mindset is the glass is half full mindset, that you can always fill and pour and increase. The negative mindset is the pessimistic one, who the mindset is it's half empty and it's only decreasing and is never going to get better. Now, with the third mindset, the subset is the uncreative mind, another dangerous mindset. You can't have these negative mindsets and be a person who meets the goal, a person who gets the job done. See, an uncreative mindset is one who possesses the thought process or the inability to create or imagine. If you can't create or imagine when it's time to get the job done, how you're going to get the job done, then you've already lost the race. You haven't even started. You can't even begin to start. Now, the skilled mindset is the fourth mindset. With the skilled mindset, its brother is the inexperienced mindset. Now, this one is kind of a tricky one, because the inexperienced can always become skilled, right? And we always will start inexperienced when we're getting into the race for getting the job done. It's the learning curve that draws the inexperienced mindset into a skilled mindset. Now, remember, the fourth one is the skilled mindset. The fourth mindset is one who possesses the mastery of a thing or matter, but carries it out in a skill set in something uniquely. Now, the inexperienced, which is the brother to the skill. This is not so much a dangerous one, because you can always mature from this inexperienced mindset into a skilled mindset. And there's value in this being inexperienced. There's so much value in being inexperienced. An inexperienced mindset is the one who possesses the thought process of less than a skilled mindset in the mastery of a thing or the mastery of a matter, and carries out the lack of knowledge to be done. So you're just in a lesser mindset than the skilled. But there is nothing saying that you will never develop into a skilled mindset when you apply yourself in the process of learning. You catching us? Now, the fifth and last one, this is tied to growth. See, with growth mindset, again, this is the person who possesses a mindset that increases in maturation in thinking. The fixed mindset is one who's having to process a difficult process of evolving or experiencing change because they have a set ideology. They can't grow because they're set in their ways. This is also a dangerous mindset, likened to the poverty mindset, the negative mindset, or the uncreative mindset. If you're fixed in your mindset, that means you can never be taught, you'll never mature, and you'll never experience or a process. You don't want to evolve. And the greatest example that I can share with you with the fixed mindset is telecommunications or the computer, the internet, and individuals who are of an older generation who have a fixed mindset and they don't want to evolve with the changing of time, meaning they don't want to understand that the advancements of internet, and everyone is using the internet to speak, to conduct business, to learn, to experience life through. These fixed mindsets may be those who say, "Well, I'd rather speak person to person," or "I don't need to have a phone with navigation. I'm going to use my map." If I had a map, I would show you, but I'm going to open up a map and I'm going to get off the side of the road and I'm going to plot my course on the map. These are fixed mindset type of individuals, and they have a challenge of processing, they have a challenge to process or evolve or experience change because they have a set ideology. These are the 5 mindsets and their opposites, and these are what you need that's going to help you advance when it's time to get the job done, no matter what the vocation is or the assignment or the mandate. Without these 5 positive mindsets, you're going to find yourself barely making it, barely progressing, and maybe you may not meet your destiny. See, the goal is for all of us to meet our destination and to get to the destination, your destiny. And what's in the destination is what you've been studying for. What's in the destination? The culmination of all the prosperity that you've been hoping for. What's in the destination? Your dreams. And why you jumped into the race and why you set the course to get the job done in the first place. The subsets of the mindsets could derail your journey when it's time to get the job done. Give it a shot. You got 5 of them: abundance, positivity, creative, skilled, and growth. And their subsets, the negative mindsets. Pay attention to them. Help yourself out and learning how to create value and obtaining maturity in an abundance mindset. Value and maturity in a positive mindset. Create value and maturity in your creative mindset. Create. If you're a writer, write. Tell stories. If you're in the service, create opportunities of how you can serve. Make fun opportunities. Skilled mindset. If you're in a skilled position, a skilled trade, learn all you can about that trade. Develop the maturity of the skill set and master that skill set. Growth. Mature. Just be open to mature. And as you mature, I like that word. Is it mature or mature? Which one? I like the word mature, but I understand that people spell the word M-A-C-H-U-E-R-E, mature. but it's spelled mature, mature. We get that from the French. I blame the French. Mature in your growth mindset, and then harness your state of mind. Harness. Become a master of your state of mind, keeping out the negativity, allowing the positivity, allowing people of influence to help empower, to help encourage, to help equip your mindset, your state of mind, Your state of mind is vital. When it works well with the mindset, when the mindset is maturing and developing. The state of mind, your psychological state of your cognitive processes in a certain time or moment, or the condition, and it also includes your character. Your character is everything about you. Personal integrity, personal values, personal morals when you're in the process of getting the job done. See, when you get to the destination, you're going to look back and you're going to see people following you. You're going to see people asking you questions. How'd you do this? And what did you do to make it happen? Do you have the answers? But you'll find out the answers when you get in the process, when it's time to get the job done. See, it's time to get the job done. That means it's time to address your mindset. It's time to address your state of mind. And it's time to make decisions on how you're going to mature with your mindset and mature with your state of mind, and get connected with other like-minded and or skill-minded people who are out there before you, who have been to the mountain and back, who have achieved their destiny, so that you can ask and draw out wisdom from them that will help you with your state of mind and your mindset and your physicality that you're going to need. Man, I hope this makes sense to you. Let me know how it impacts you. And if you're putting it together, the 5 mindsets and their opposites and your state of mind are needed. That's going to help you when it's time to get the job done. I hope this is helping you. Send me an email right here on this live stream link, or you can message me right here inside the show and let me know. In the next 3 days, if you put this together, you're going to see increases. In the next 3 days, when you begin to build upon abundance, positivity, creativity, skill, and growth, the mindsets, and you mature in your cognitive processes and your cognitive skill sets, you're going to see that you're laying some, not only foundation, but you're laying some pavement. You're getting traction, and you're getting closer to the markers that are connecting you to your destiny. Question is it time for you to get the job done? Is it time?